Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles love reading for my dearest Aries. Aries, if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below in the description box. So let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Aries, for their highest and greatest good. So first we're going to take a look at your energy, the moon, okay, Cancer Pisces energy. In your past, you have the Knight of Swords. Your advice, the Four of Wands in reverse, okay. And what's coming towards you, possibly Virgo or Gemini energy, but ooh, it looks like you've got someone here who definitely has everything that you're looking for, Aries. I feel like your advice, some of you may need to really focus on your home, okay, your stability. Some of you may work from home. Some of you also, you may be traveling. I feel like there's some important, like you need to look at the details. If there's any sort of like, I don't know if you're fixing up your home or if you're traveling, just make sure everything, like just double check everything is what I'm hearing. And we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of my Aries, you are moving on, possibly from an air sign, although it could be a Cancer Pisces person. But it looks like you're moving on. You're leaving troubled waters behind you. Now, the Moon card can indicate, a little bit of a difficult time. It can, indicate a time of, depression or anxiety. It can be an indication of confusion as well. But it can also be that some of my Aries here, you're starting to feel some very deep romantic. You're starting to have some deep romantic feelings for someone. All right, so let's see. Why do we have the moon in my Aries energy, please? Okay, yep, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so some of you have been experiencing a difficulty here because you've moved on from this Knight of Swords energy and the Knave of Chalices, but it does look like you're getting ready to invest in love again. And maybe it's because this new person has already piqued your interest, or you feel like, you know what, I'm ready to move on. It's time for me to move on. Let's take a look at this past energy, though, the Knight of Swords. This past energy, Tower, this is somebody who hasn't quite let you go. And it looks like there's a painful ending, but it does look like somebody here from your past may try to come in and reconcile with you, Aries. All right, what you need to focus on is your stability. And you may need to be patient here. Yeah, we see the Five of Cups. So it does look like you've been hurt. You've been disappointed here by this past connection or this painful ending. But you need to focus. There's something here about like your health and your financial stability here, Aries, that Spirit's really telling you to focus on right now, independent of love. Also, there's a strong message of like needing to be patient. So like not rushing into anything. Because the Queen of Pentacles, like she may feel kind of depleted. She's feeling disappointed, maybe a bit confused. But I feel like Spirit's telling you to take this time to heal, gain stability, focus on your home, your finances, your health. Because it looks like you've got this Magician energy coming to you, but you might have to wait a little bit. So let's see. This Magician energy, Four of Wands in reverse. They could be at a distance from you, and this could be somebody here who is divorced, or who has also gotten out of some sort of difficult relationship here. But wow, we see the Ten of Cups. So this could potentially lead to something pretty serious for you and this new person here, Aries. All right, so let's go ahead and get some advice for my Aries. When it comes to their love life, clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, so Spirit's saying don't settle. All right, don't accept your current circumstances as the best you'll ever have. Don't be afraid to start over. Yeah, so some of you where you're kind of thinking about whether or not you should go back to this past person, whether you would take them up on a proposal or some sort of reconciliation. I feel like Spirit's saying, you know what, there's no need for you to settle. And don't be afraid to start over because it does look like you've got 10 of Cups coming your way. All right, so some of you, yeah, it's a strong indication to focus on the new here. And there's an amazing story unfolding for you. So some situations are more than meets the eye. While it may appear like an ordinary event, it could be magic unfolding. So don't judge a book by its cover, Aries. Yeah, again, too, like this person, we have the strong Libran energy, Virgo, Gemini, and Libran energy with this new person. And, you know, they might kind of come off maybe a little bit distant, maybe a bit superficial, maybe like a little uninterested. But I kind of feel like that's this amazing story here that's unfolding for you. And Spirit's saying you have a bright future here, right? You have a bright future ahead of you here. Okay, so let's take a look at this past person's energy. What do we need to know about this past person for my Aries, for those of you that want to know? Is there anything else that we need to know about this past energy that looks like they haven't let you go? They do want to reconcile. They're probably going to reach out at some point in time if they haven't already. Yeah, but this is somebody who's, despite having, like, not wanting to let you go, this person is still a little bit afraid of commitment or afraid of love, still has some baggage there. But they are receiving some divine guidance here. And I do feel too like you might be a karmic lesson for this past person, Aries. So let's see what your advice is. So we do see like there is something here about focusing on your health and your home and your finances. All right. And we have anxiety. Yeah, some of you, and that's what I was picking up on the moon card. It's really important that you find ways to regulate your nervous system and really get out of your head. Remember that when we focus too much on the past, Aries, it can lead to depression. And when we focus too much on the future, it leads to anxiety. So Spirit's really telling you to stay present, focus on your health, your house, your home, your finances. All right. And there's the door to romance is opening up for you. As you do this healing work, Aries, this is what's going to put you on the right path to the right person. All right. So let's see what we need to know about this new person. Clear messages, advice, and guidance here about this new person coming my Aries way. Yeah, this person, I kind of like this energy because it looks like they've put an end to something quite difficult too. And you two might really connect over that. You might really bond, strengthen your bond, deepen your bond by talking about your past experiences. But you also want to be careful with, like, you don't want to keep the past alive either. But it does look like your person has stopped some patterns. And again, maybe that's how you're going to know who they are, because it does look like they're divorced or separated, maybe a broken engagement. This person's optimistic though. They've experienced growth, change, and liberation after being in a tough situation themselves. Okay, so it does look like this person is, and I like the Magician because the Magician energy is somebody that despite what they've been through, they've been able to transmute the energy of the past. So it feels like that's a healthy new beginning there for my Aries, for those of you who are ready. What are my Aries strengths here in love? So child wounded. Yeah, interesting. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. See, this is what I'm getting. Like, I'm not saying that you both are wounded children, but I do think that this new person, like you two, are going to have some parallel experiences in your love history and your history with love and relationships. And I feel like you two are very similar in a lot of ways, or have had similar experiences. And like I said, I think that's going to really strengthen and bond you two. And student energy, beautiful. So humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Yeah, so a lot of you too, that Queen of Pentacles could be the importance of you really needing to continue your studies, but also this beautiful energy of transmutation. So like learning from the past, maybe not going back to the past, not repeating any of those past mistakes or cycles. And, it feels good, Aries. It just feels like, there's definitely been a tough lesson here for you and your person. Well, your past person and your new person looks like, they've been through it too, but they've come out stronger. And I think that's where the frequency in which you're going to meet, both of you being healed, both of you, having transmuted this energy. And that's like a healthy, mature connection is what I'm getting, that very well may lead to 10 of Cups, marriage, and commitment. I do see there could be a little bit of an issue here, though, with like this person being at a distance. So they might be like, they might be at a distance from you. Let's see what else we need to know about this new person. Anything else my Aries need to know about this new energy? Okay, they could be an entrepreneur. Okay, so they put their ideas to work for them. Maybe they're starting their own business. They have a side hustle that they're turning into, their day job, or they're very creative. Maybe they have a lot of different investments. Yeah, and I love this counselor energy because they're good at mediating situations and they easily guide people through difficult circumstances. And I feel like it's going to be such a healing connection for both of you, or just a really huge breath of fresh air here, Aries. And some of you, this person may start off as a friend. They may start off as a confidant. I mean, for some of you, maybe they are already around you, but it looks like they're not trying to rush into a commitment either. So it's going to begin as a friendship, or they're going to really focus on the friendship. And then it develops into a whole lot more. And Spirit's saying this person might be at a distance from you, a different city, state, or country. So some of you might even meet on some sort of like online group, or maybe they're a friend that you already have, but they're like studying abroad or working abroad, or they live at a distance from you. But Spirit's saying this person is definitely different from you, Aries, different race, religion, or tradition than your own. What else do my Aries need to know about this new connection here coming their way? Okay, they're going to be the one that's going to step up and ask you out and like possibly get this connection out of the friend zone here. Yeah, but this is beautiful because Spirit's saying, and I'm seeing 1111 Aries, healthy space and room to breathe. This is going to be one where you really trust one another, because I feel like friendship is super vital to this new connection. It feels like it's going to be a friends first type of situation that really blossoms into something beautiful. And it might take you by surprise. Yeah. This person, Spirit's saying, is a gift from the universe, but I also think they're going to give you small gifts. You know, whether that's little messages or whether they're going to, you know, give you small gifts, send you small gifts even. And Spirit's saying, Aries, this is potentially a perfect match. So you complete each other in the most harmonious ways, but I'm also seeing like you guys get each other because you've experienced some of the same lessons. And I feel there's this like beautiful freedom in like being able to talk with one another and respect each other's opinion. And with the 10 of Cups, I mean, I can't deny that this could be something that really goes the distance here. All right, so let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance regarding timing for this new person. Some of you, this new person's already around you. Some of you, you're going to be in a higher level of commitment with this person come February, although they could be Pisces or Aquarius. And Spirit's saying it's happening pretty soon, so in the coming weeks here, Aries. So you're going to have to let me know down below how this resonates with you, if you know who I'm talking about, how you feel about these people. And yeah, and leave me a comment. It helps so much. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Love and light.